Alrighty, what's up guys? It's the Wealthy Mongoose. It's been a minute yet again, but I am back at you again with a couple of new novel recommendations. As per usual, I got three of them. We're gonna start off with the best first, which is Grandson of the Holy Emperor is a Necromancer. This is a series on web novel that for some reason I can't even vote for it right now, even though it's a great story and all. You just can't vote for it, which is kind of sad because then it doesn't appear on power rankings and it really limits the amount of exposure you can get. However, the novel itself is really great. Uh, it's about essentially this prodigal son type prince, and of course the main character gets reincarnated as this individual, and he has both the power over like divinity and demonicism, right? I guess I don't know, like whatever you'd classify a necromancer as. And he's kind of smashed into two, and he's the prince of a holy empire, so like the whole thing of primogeniture and divine right and all that stuff kind of comes into play to some extent. Maybe not explicitly stated, but regardless, this is a fantastic read. Got about 200 chapters in it now. Um, it is something I would recommend. You should definitely check it out. Alrighty, next up is Little Tyrant Doesn't Want to Meet with a Bad End. This is a lighthearted novel. It's uh it's a combination of, I guess I would say, an isekai with a couple of more slice of life aspects as well as action aspects kind of mashed in. However, the progression and the build up for the plot is very appealing to me. It's not super fluffy and it's not too dumb. It's not like Konosuba or anything like that. But it definitely is a great series, but again, it's not super long. It's only up to chapter 160 at this point in time. So, if you're interested, right? But yeah, I guess I'll go a little bit more in depth into this instead of just kind of saying what it is and moving on. So yeah, the guy's reincarnated as Roel Ascart, and essentially he has this stigma or power or something that is connected to essentially uncovering hidden facets of history, and that will essentially make him stronger. And that's just one of the aspects of his power, right? So something a little different than normal, something definitely a little bit more unique, and something to enjoy. But it is a system novel, so you know, as unique as a system novel can actually get. And our final recommendation, which is an ecchi pick. We've done these before. I typically like to throw them in at the end because I'm not sure what you like to read, but there are some really good ones out. This one is a particularly fantastic novel that came out. It's very relevant to the times. The author is extremely funny. The entire novel is extremely funny. Like, although it is R18, it is a very funny novel and something I would definitely recommend to some of my more grown-up friends. But it's a really funny novel. It's definitely not just super ecchi trash type stuff where it's just a R novel all the way through. It's definitely got its own blend of comedy, and for a novel to actually make me laugh, it's very rare. So I'm very pleased with this novel, and you guys should definitely give it a shot. And I think that's pretty much everything we have for today. It's a real short one. I don't really have a lot more to say. Simply like, comment, and subscribe if you like this type of content. I usually release like once a month, depending on what I've been reading or how much I've been reading. And I try to like make a deliberation on what I want to actually put out there. This month it was these three. If you guys have any great recommendations, I'd love to see them. And yeah, that's all for me. Till next time, guys.